Hey man, do you work here?
Can I help you?
Yeah. Are you in charge of the music that's playing?
Of the music? You're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah, of what music you play in the store. Look, I'm trying to build up some hype around this track I just recorded, and it'd be great if you played it here, man. And I know you got a lot of influential customers.
Oh. Yes. Well, here at Eric's Vinyl, we're known for our highly curated playlists. We don't do promos, we do art.
Hold on. You haven't even heard the track, bro.
I can tell just by looking at you that you're not a serious musician.
How can you tell that, Chief?
Intuition. Tell you what. Prove to me that you're a serious fan of music, and I'll put your track on our playlist for a week.
Okay, how do I do that?
By answering a diabolical set of trivia questions, the likes of which have never been seen.
Okay, well, let's do it, Poindexter.
Is that a reference to Buster Poindexter, aka David Johansen of the New York Dolls? I may have underestimated.
Yeah, sure. Well, come on, let's just do it.
Which group included the members Eric Wright, O'Shea Jackson, and Andre Young?
Ha, easy, NWA.
I've underestimated you. Who won the first Grammy for Best Rap Performance in 1989?
Push it, Salt and Pepper.
No. 1,000 times no! RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan sampled what cartoon theme on Enter the Wu-Tang?
Gotta be Underdog.
Correct. Just as I suspected, your knowledge is lacking. Come back when you could prove you take this art form seriously. It's you again. Back to experience more indignities. Which group included the members Eric Wright, O'Shea Jackson, and Andre Young?
Ha, easy, NWA.
I've underestimated you. Who won the first Grammy for Best Rap Performance in 1989?
Jethro Tull.
No. 1,000 times no! RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan sampled what cartoon theme on Enter the Wu-Tang?
Gotta be Underdog.
Correct. Just as I suspected, your knowledge is lacking. Come back when you... It's you again. Back to experience more Which group included the members Eric Wright, O'Shea Jackson, and Andre Young?
Ha, easy, NWA.
I've underestimated you. Who won the first Grammy for Best Rap Performance in 1989?
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, come on.
You impress me. Nicely done. RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan sampled what cartoon theme on Enter the Wu-Tang?
Gotta be Underdog.
Correct. I am perplexed and mortified that you were able to answer my trivia with such ease. But I am a man of my word. Your track will be added to our playlist for a term of no greater than 1 week.
Hey, look, that's all I'm asking for.
Yes,
I appreciate you.
Good day, then.
MP, just the man I wanted to see.
What's going on, Paul?
Greg.
Greg, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, your manager sent me your track. Total banger.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I'd be happy to add it to our streaming service, but I'm hoping you could help us out in return.
Yeah, what you got in mind?
Nothing major. Just wear one of our t-shirts around the city. Just give us a little publicity.
Hey, I love to, man.
Really? That's awesome. We'll add your song to the Rap Daily playlist once you do your thing in the city.
Hey, good looking out. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Happy to help.
Hey, look, I like you, Jackson. Have a good one.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think.
To the floor for the Nets. The Pelicans call timeout.
Comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for James Harden. It's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez comes in for Zion Williamson. And Satoransky is subbed in for Devontae Graham. Back to Ingram. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. New Orleans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hayes off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. And here's Harris from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
MP with it, picked up by Brown. MP sets the screen for Satoransky. Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And even 3-on-3 break. Satoransky against Millsap. Satoransky, the pass to Marshall. Feeds to MP. 5 on the clock. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And Brooklyn with... And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brown with the screen on MP. Millsap has the open look. Off target with the open look. So as we end the first quarter, already at the
Score! Your Pelicans. 25. Look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get down. Your Pelicans dance team.
Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball. Claxton's checked in for Millsap, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Nets trail by 21. So for Brooklyn now, Irving and Harden, the two star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant, and it's Claxton in at the center position. It's Durant with the drive. Yep, it counts. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins, since every memory he had growing up involved basketball. skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Hayes the pass to MP. He kicks it to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
MP kicks to Hayes. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for James Harden. Nets trail by 18. Outside Irving. Now the pass to Harris. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Irving. Satoransky grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there is the call on Kyrie Irving.
Personal foul. For the game foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Bruce Brown.
Now Marshall over Harris. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one.
Your Pelicans 44. The Nets 24.
Out there. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
MP is out there with Satoransky. Then there's Hernan Gomez. Then there's Hayes. And it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. No good from Irving.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Marshall. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now, here's MP. Covered by Mills. Got a hand on it. Satoransky against Brown. And here's Millsap from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
Millsap's got 5.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
That one drops for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Irving. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Mills with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Now, here's MP. Covered by Mills. MP up top. Clock at 6. It's good. 11 points in the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, man is going for the jugular.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Don't make your teammates mad, MP. Move the ball.
One shot.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Aldridge out there with Durant, and it's Irving at the point guard. Satoransky with it, picked up by Aldridge. The shot by Satoransky, no good. MP against Irving. Here's MP. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy.
That's his 6th personal foul.
What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. Brown comes in for James Harden. This Mills in for Irving. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle.
Billy Hernangomez. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Nets, Bruce Brown.
And Brown drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The drive by MP. Can't get it to fall. Outside, KD. Driving the lane. Pelicans pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's MP. And again, no good.
Okay. Andrew.
Thanks, MP. The team seems to be really gelling lately. Is there anything you feel like you guys need to work on?
On the court, no. Off, oh yeah.
Are there some internal issues bubbling up?
Nah, just some of the guys here don't look sharp enough. You know, we should have some standards.
Ah, okay, I see. Anybody in particular need the most help?
I got a teammate or two who could use some assistance, and you've traveled with us a bit, so you all know the guys I'm talking about. What they do in their own time is fine, but coming into the arena on the team bus, look, sometimes I'm like, yo, man, you're making me look bad just by proximity. Bad taste could be contagious, Andrew. We don't want that, so I don't want those fashion atrocities rubbing off on me.
You gonna throw him a bone and help out?
Hey, look, I probably have to. And I might got to do a trip down to Swags. You know, I do most of my shopping there and set them up with some basics to build around. Got to start somewhere, and for these guys, that somewhere is a rock bottom.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.